Good afternoon, my friends. It's the Monday edition of Quick Tips at 5. Now, what is the first thing that you think of when you hear the word discipline? Is it punishment or correction? Yeah, most of us, that's what we think. But don't be alarmed. Most people think that that's what discipline is. The other definition of the word discipline is an activity, an exercise, or a regimen that develops or improves a skill. That's the definition that I want us to think about this afternoon. What we're in is a battle with ourselves. And it takes discipline to break those old habits. You know, good habits are hard to develop. And bad habits are hard to overcome. And why is that? Why is it such a battle? Human beings, here's the reason, human beings are like water. Now, I know some of you are thinking, oh, water doesn't have a brain. Well, that's right. But that's not the characteristic that I'm referring to this afternoon. Water always takes the path of least resistance. And so do most human beings. We've developed a routine and habits over the years that have disabled our ability to achieve great things. We get in what most people call a rut. And when an individual finally realizes what their real purpose is on this planet and that they want to go for it, there's a huge battle that happens. And it's not a physical battle, but it's a spiritual and psychological battle that it happens in our own mind. Now, even though you may have discovered your purpose for being on this planet, your mind is still living in the comfortable and tranquil patterns of the past. And you'll have to do something extreme to be able to change those patterns of thinking. If you have a strong enough purpose, it can help you to drive your habits in the other direction. It takes something more than just a purpose. It takes something more than just a goal out in front of you. And what the majority of us have to do is make an emotional connection to the purpose through some kind of reward or achievement of the goal. For example, I set a goal of taking my wife and my children and their spouses and grandchildren and a couple others to Disney next Christmas. Now that's a pretty big goal. I sat down and, I calculated what it's going to cost to do that. And yes, it's significant. But how do I make the emotional connection? Well, I have pictures of my grandkids laughing and smiling on my battle board, on my phone, and every other place that I can keep them to remind me of what this will do for me. It keeps the connection between my emotional reason and my goal and my purpose. And it keeps it in front of me all the time. I love to see my grandkids and my kids and their spouses' faces lit up with happiness and excitement. And I know that in order to do this, I've got to fulfill my purpose in a big way. This is something that I'm good at, really. Connecting people with their emotional attachment that will drive them towards their goals, that'll drive them toward their purpose. Many people talk about discipline and purpose separately, like they're completely disconnected, but they're not. You've got to put the two together in the right way, and it makes a person unstoppable. What will you do today to move towards your goal? To move closer to your purpose of what you know that you need to be doing? And do you have the discipline to do it tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next? Have you tied it emotionally to your purpose? If not, I would love to be able to help you do just that. I'm going to leave a link in the description of the video. If you'd like a little help, I hope that I hear from you. I hope you all have a great evening. And this has helped clarify some things for you. I'll see you in the morning, and we're going to talk about moving with purpose. I love y'all. Take care. Mike out.